the Indonesian archipelago, a vast chain of more than 17,000 islands scattered like emeralds across the equator. Here, beneath the dense, humid canopy of some of the oldest rainforests on our planet, life has evolved in remarkable and often surprising ways. The air is thick with the chorus of unseen insects and the distant calls of birds, a constant symphony accompanying the slow, inexorable rhythm of the jungle. It is a world of vibrant greens, deep shadows, and sudden, breathtaking flashes of color. A world that has, for millennia, remained a sanctuary for evolution. What makes these jungles truly extraordinary is not just their staggering biodiversity, but the sheer uniqueness of their inhabitants. Isolated by deep ocean trenches and dramatic geological shifts, the creatures that call these islands home have followed their own distinct evolutionary paths. Many of them are found nowhere else on Earth, living relics from a bygone age or spectacular examples of specialized adaptation. To journey through these forests is to step into a living laboratory, a showcase of nature's boundless creativity and ingenuity. In this journey, I invite you to join me as we seek out some of Indonesia's most elusive and precious inhabitants. We will tread softly through the undergrowth, peer into the high canopy, and uncover the secret lives of creatures so rare, their very existence hangs precariously in the balance. These are not just animals, they are irreplaceable treasures, living jewels of the Indonesian wilderness, and their stories are a powerful testament to the wonder and fragility of life on our planet. Deep within the tangled heart of Sumatra's dwindling forests, a phantom roams. It moves with a silent, deliberate grace, its striped coat a masterpiece of camouflage that renders it all but invisible against the dappled light and shadow of the undergrowth. This is the Sumatran tiger, the smallest and most isolated of all surviving tiger subspecies. To catch even a fleeting glimpse of this magnificent predator in its natural domain is a rare privilege, a moment suspended in time. It is a solitary hunter, a creature of immense power and profound mystique, the undisputed apex predator of this island world. Its life is one of stealth and patience. It may patrol a vast territory, covering many miles in a single night under the cloak of darkness, its keen senses attuned to the faintest sound or scent of prey. From wild boar to sambar deer, the tiger is a master of the ambush, relying on a sudden, explosive burst of speed to close the distance. Every muscle, every instinct has been honed over countless generations for this single purpose: to survive in one of the most competitive and challenging environments on Earth. Its very presence shapes the ecosystem around it, maintaining a delicate balance. Yet, this phantom is fading. The relentless expansion of palm oil plantations and the ever-present threat of poachers have pushed the Sumatran tiger to the very brink of extinction. Its forest home is shrinking, fragmented into isolated pockets, making it harder for these solitary cats to find mates and establish territories. Fewer than 400 are thought to remain in the wild. Each one represents a flickering flame of a once mighty lineage, a silent plea from a world that is vanishing before our very eyes. The survival of the Sumatran tiger is a race against time. On the westernmost tip of the island of Java, in the protected sanctuary of Ujung Kulon National Park, lives one of the rarest large mammals on Earth. It is a creature that seems to belong to a prehistoric age, a living fossil, cloaked in armor like plates of skin. This is the Javan rhinoceros, an animal so seldom seen it has attained an almost mythical status. With a population numbering fewer than 80 individuals, it is critically endangered, a ghost of the Asian mainland and islands it once widely roamed. Its survival is one of the most urgent conservation challenges of our time. What immediately distinguishes the Javan rhino is its single, modest horn, typically found only on the males, which rarely grows more than 25 centimeters. Unlike its African cousins, this horn is not a weapon of defense, but is thought to be used for scraping away vegetation and digging for roots in the mud. These rhinos are solitary browsers, spending their days wallowing in mud baths to regulate their body temperature and protect their skin from insects. They are creatures of habit, following the same well-worn paths through the dense, swampy forest for generations. The extreme rarity of the Javan rhino means its continued existence is fraught with peril. A single disease outbreak or a powerful tsunami could potentially wipe out the entire species in one catastrophic event. Their survival depends entirely on the protection of their small, isolated habitat in Ujung Kulon. Conservationists work tirelessly, using camera traps to monitor the shy animals and protecting their forest home from any human encroachment. Every new calf born is a monumental victory, a fragile spark of hope for this ancient and gentle giant, this last unicorn of the jungle. High above the forest floor, in the swaying canopy of Borneo and Sumatra, lives a gentle, intelligent primate whose name in the local Malay language means person of the forest, the orangutan. With their long, powerful arms and shaggy, reddish-brown hair, they are actually the world's largest tree-dwelling animals. Their movements are slow, deliberate, and honestly, surprisingly graceful as they navigate the complex three-dimensional world of the treetops. An orangutan may spend almost its entire life in the canopy, building a new nest of leaves and branches each and every night to sleep in. The bond between an orangutan mother and her infant is truly one of the strongest and longest in the animal kingdom. For up to 8 years, a young orangutan will stay with its mother, learning everything it needs to survive. It learns which of the hundreds of types of fruit are safe to eat, how to use tools like sticks to extract insects from tree bark, and how to navigate the vast and intricate network of branches that form its world. This extended childhood is a testament to their remarkable intelligence and the complexity of the knowledge that must be passed down through generations. But these thoughtful, gentle apes are facing a catastrophic threat. Their rainforest homes are being destroyed at an alarming rate, primarily for agriculture. Every day, more of their forest is lost, leaving them stranded, starving, and vulnerable. Rescued orphans whose mothers are often victims of conflict with humans are cared for in rehabilitation centers, where they are taught the skills they will need to one day return to the wild. The future of the person of the forest depends entirely on our ability to protect the trees they call home. On the island of Sulawesi and its smaller neighbors, a truly bizarre-looking creature forages on the forest floor. At first glance, it looks like a wild pig, but a closer look reveals a feature that seems to defy logic and biology. This is the babirusa, which translates as pig deer. The males possess 2 pairs of formidable tusks. One pair juts out from the lower jaw as you might expect, but the other, astonishingly, grows upwards from the upper jaw, piercing through the flesh of the snout and curving back dramatically towards the forehead. The purpose of these extraordinary upper tusks remains a subject of scientific debate. They are just too brittle for fighting and don't seem to be used for digging. The most likely theory is that they are purely for display, a signal of a male's fitness and status to rival males and potential mates. As the male ages, these tusks continue to grow, and in some older individuals, they can curve so far back that they grow into the skull itself. It is a remarkable, if seemingly perilous, example of sexual selection at work, a living sculpture shaped by evolution. Babirusas live in small groups within tropical rainforests, typically near the banks of rivers and lakes. They are omnivores, feeding on a diet of fruits, leaves, and small invertebrates they find on the forest floor. Like so many of Indonesia's endemic species, they are threatened by habitat loss and illegal hunting. Their unique appearance has made them a target, and their forest homes are shrinking. Protecting the remaining forests of Sulawesi is crucial to ensuring that this strange and wonderful pig deer continues to roam these ancient lands for generations to come. On the island of Sulawesi, a most unusual bird has developed a breeding strategy that is truly one of a kind. This is the Maleo, a striking chicken-sized bird with black plumage and a bare yellow face. It looks unassuming enough, but its method of reproduction is extraordinary. Instead of building a nest and incubating its eggs with its own body heat, the Maleo outsources the job to Mother Nature herself, seeking out geothermally heated volcanic soil or sun-drenched coastal beaches. It is a natural incubator on a grand scale. A pair of Maleos, which are believed to mate for life, will travel for many kilometers to find the perfect nesting site. Once they arrive, they work together, digging a deep pit in the warm sand or soil. The female then lays a single enormous egg, up to 5 times the size of a chicken's egg, which contains a huge yolk to sustain the chick. The parents then bury the egg and abandon it completely, returning to their forest home. Their parental duties are over. The sun or the earth's internal heat will do the rest. After an incubation period of 2 to 3 months, the chick hatches deep underground. It must then begin a heroic struggle, digging its way up to the surface, a journey that can take up to 2 days. Once it emerges, it is fully feathered, able to fly, and completely independent. It will never meet its parents. This remarkable strategy, however, is now under threat. Egg harvesting by humans and predation by invasive species have led to a steep decline in their numbers. Conservation projects now protect these communal nesting grounds, carefully excavating the eggs and hatching them in protected hatcheries to give each chick the best possible start in life. The creatures we have met on this journey: the phantom tiger, the armored rhino, the wise orangutan, the tusked babirusa, and the ingenious Malayo, are more than just biological curiosities. They are the living soul of Indonesia's wild heart. Each one is a unique and unrepeatable product of millions of years of evolution, a masterpiece of adaptation perfectly suited to its island home. Their stories are interwoven with the health of the forests, the purity of the rivers, and the delicate balance of the ecosystems they inhabit. To lose even one would be to tear a vital thread from the rich tapestry of life on Earth. Their future, however, is uncertain, resting precariously in our hands. The pressures of a growing human population, the demand for timber and agricultural land, and the illegal wildlife trade all cast a dark shadow over these ancient forests. But there is hope. It lies in the tireless work of conservationists, in the dedication of local communities, and in the growing global awareness of what is at stake. By supporting organizations that protect these habitats and fight poaching, we can help turn the tide. We can make conscious choices as consumers to ensure we are not contributing to the destruction of their homes. I urge you to learn more, to look deeper into the wonders of Indonesia's wildlife. Share these stories, for in awareness lies the first step towards action. These animals cannot speak for themselves, so we must be their voice. Let us work together to ensure that these incredible, irreplaceable creatures continue to thrive in their jungle sanctuaries for centuries to come. The survival of these unique species is not just their inheritance, but ours as well, a precious gift from the natural world that we have a profound responsibility to protect.